Testing our live. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. So hello everybody. Back with Honkai Star Rail. Play this because I'm going. So first, check our messages. Got a boot hail message. What is this? This is a live stream. Please abide by the law for once. Robin. ID. Am I wrong? TikTok, TikTok. What is it? Few missions, but few things I want to do first. What do I want to do first? Or do this when you go back to Penacony. Go to Golden Hour. I think there are Fairwells. Excuse me.
All remains as it did yesterday.
The clocky statue. The area we need to go is, hold on, that's not what I want. Navigation. Get to this area. Where is it? Yes, we need to go to, second level.
checked off the list.
We need to go. I think this is it. Listen. Never should have hesitated in the first place. Opened the page, it still said stock, but I lingered too long on the option when it was getting the deluxe edition. But by the time I went back to the order, it's already been sold out. The fans who managed to get the Inside album sure are fast. And just know how you feel. It's too slow. With my verification code, I couldn't log into the site again no matter how many times I refreshed the page. Or clearly went through and Telrons didn't need the facial recognition progress, but I was defeated the last step. I hate it. What are you folks chatting about? Surely you know, right? There's only one thing clear cause a big ruckus like this in the dreamscape. That's Miss Robin finally releasing her new album, Inside. Those people here are fans of Miss Robin. Seems I couldn't get my hands on a new album. Must be these people's fault. The album really hard to buy. Hard to buy? You probably have a better chance of smuggling yourself into Penacony. The stock was sold out in less than half a second. Just the way it is. Miss Rollins has fans everywhere throughout the universe. Been holding out for just this moment. We've been escaping all this hard-earned cash, waiting for me to know where to spend it. Just like this, burning passion I have for Miss Robin. There's nowhere for me to release any of it. And keep it balled up inside. There are ways you could buy it. You can fan Miss Robin too if you want. You can always find a way. It's just always find someone who stockpiled the albums and couldn't sell you one. I don't recommend buying from them. Many fans want to get their hands on it. Of course, prices have been driven up, and also, I don't want to see those scalpers earn a single cent. Guy, a person, looking at our sleeve. Hey buddy, I got these goods. Miss Robin's new Inside album. You want to check it out? Guaranteed legit, brand new condition, original package. At absolutely fair price. My stocks are limited. First come, first serves. You're the one been scalping records. Why so serious? I've been earning a few creds. That's a never good copy album without my help. You want it or not? Otherwise I go ask someone else. We're not interested. Huh? How much? Can you cut us a deal? No biggie. Commerce brought us together. Going right that we scratch each other's back, so we save about 5 times the sticker price. Isn't that a little steep? Think about this. This is how you can demonstrate your love for Miss Robin. If you don't want it, there are plenty of fans who do. You'll be off then? Hang on, I'll take it. Okay. Snitch it out. What? I think talk to this person. Right this way, Captain. And go back to him. So we got somebody stand behind us. Come on, try me emphasizing. Find out who really is harsher. In this season, your no galactic baseball or judges. Justice. Okay, so that's how you get those. That's how you get the, so you don't know how to get the, thing for your express. This is how you get the album. Can't speak. This is how you get Robin's albums.
Old friends.
So,
Meet yet again.
so if you go back to the express. Go back to the express, parlor car. Go to the phonograph over here. Yeah, this is the boss theme. The Jing Yuan back there. Dan. Let's go do the rest of the game. Go do the missions. Let's go to go get ourselves a drink. Go. Right here to the this area. Who's here? Hello. There you go. Go talk to the bartender.
Ready to mix your drink?
Let's mix the
Before we
drinks.
start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have.
Let's get started.
All right, as you wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mix.
Yes, we have a mixing game. So, with the main wine glass. So, So, add some ice. Third ingredients. Find me. Okay, so we need cream jam times 2 of sweet milk cream. Jam times 2 milk cream. Next. Tommy bird. Complete mix.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
So we got a new message. That's Radiant Field Spar. On my way. Now. Hey, can't wait. Say goodbye to her.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then
Our drink.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell, whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony. There's still a long journey ahead. So let's look and embark towards our tomorrows.
Come back to Jade's.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight.
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time
Why is
before
it
they
blurry?
arrive.
Just as it should be. The
I
sweet
done
dew should
purpose.
be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Despite
going
its
on with
recent
the
calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the
Oh,
casa.
you-
Well, that's
Picture.
obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Go talk to Robin.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage, the Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Talk to BF. Talk to this guy. Let's talk to him. See how far it goes.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later.
Boy.
Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
Okay, I'm back. Had to step away for a minute. So let's put this in auto.
Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Himiko.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the
Excuse me.
Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Let's go back to the hotel room.
Watch yourselves and
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship.
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for... You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Firefly's POV, great. The Firefly. What I was thinking was, Sparkle was thinking of.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Let's find the pool. Or swim later.
So this is the
How do we ask someone? Excuse me. The door control. You get in, but now.
Is that him?
Oh boy.
Vanished in the blink of an eye.
By the
Guess
way,
we have to find them.
there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family, as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from
Find the
Silverwolf?
trailblazer.
Come to think
Let's
of
talk
it,
with.
she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. Huh. I wonder how things turned out for her.
He's below us.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems
Um,
you're not quite
excuse
familiar
me.
with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if they're... Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Okay, so
Well,
Upstairs.
I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Got it.
up to these guys.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
So here we go. Is it like a main game? I don't know the name of this game, but this. My turn.
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived!
Oh boy. Check the other customer. Apparently below us. To the room. This person.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Well, will you go out with me?
I will. Really? I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me.
Wonderful. My wish is actually... So, shall we go,
Yeah, let's...
Oh.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside. Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Thank you.
Is that him?
Oh no. Really? Go see this. Go outside. Really?
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
What is this? Still there.
No, it's not sorry.
Talk to this guy.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like... I'm gonna hang up for now, partner.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
To Bonajade.
But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask. So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me.
He's made a smooth
He put up
mic.
his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relations. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk? And extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond? Even if it could lead to your downfall.
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well.
Lady Bonajade, I've come to deliver the collateral.
Here we
Turns
go.
out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should...
Talking about.
This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Look at it.
What services do you require?
Stuck on the railing. below us.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
Above
Don't
us.
you dare embarrass me.
Got it.
I think it's ratio. Yep. Onto Boot Hill.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Yeah, why
Look
virtual?
who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of
Put you here in person.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
You always compliment everyone you meet of entering.
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival.
That explains it.
Real
You guys have fun.
I'll pass.
Ratio.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much.
Yeah, please get your autograph.
Don't try to emulate that gambler's penchant for attempting to be overly clever. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. But... Then you'll
See you again. No. Yes.
Watch yourselves.
No.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
Oh boy. You saw me.
Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat? Two murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the
You're right
Nameless,
back.
and a remnant of the Order who dreams of creating a paradise in place of the Eons. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
Hey, I'm back. I don't know where our destination will be. Next destination will be us.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
It's like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Initially, I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the Watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department?
Find someone.
Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Did you take the
No.
deal?
But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me? I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade.
Nope, I was never hurt by this.
Then it seems, to me, hiding is much easier than being honest.
Alright.
That girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony.
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony.
Let's go. Harmony Festival. And am I going in circles?
Choir.
There's Topaz.
It's all yours.
Circles. Here. It's Topaz.
It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are...
Life is as wonderful as ever.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Be able to transform yourself.
Form? Oh! I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, now that I think about it, there was...
No. Here where we need to go.
What services do you require?
Oh, map and ship.
Tripped and fell right here.
Let's take a seat.
Let's take a seat here. Why do I feel like there's someone waiting for me? Forget it. I've done enough walking around already.
Firefly.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her.
Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Robin!
over here, Miss Robin!
Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from...
You haven't been mentioned yet.
Oh, come on! It doesn't matter if she's talking about the old or new generation. We're all still part of the Astral Express family.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us give our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well.
Oh no. Hello,
But have you
Sparkle.
forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend?
Hello, Sparkle.
I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands? There are still so many bombs. now's not the time for the plot payoff. I can't handle this alone.
Or the situation. Morning. How'd you get in a group? For his hard work. $999. Oh boy, here we go. We gotta find the
Let's
dolls.
start following the plan.
God.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb.
You're not very good at character design, are you?
Foreshadowing. Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission.
Oh boy, here we go.
Count from 5, and then explode. 5, 4, 1.
Where's 3? Where's 2?
Is it really that important? I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising, shocking, horrifying?
Boy. Good news. $31.
At least I made some progress.
Bombs. Here are toys. Here. One over there.
We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. You got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn.
This.
It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives.
Yeah.
I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. The first case is the Soul Glad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a dog, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. The second case
Detective doll.
is the Blue Hour auction robbery. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence?
You.
Correct answer! Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb...
Things are. There one in here. One over here. This one.
Welcome to the Radiant Feldspar, good sir. I am a dangerous bomb, and an outlaw who despises law and order. May you have a splendid day.
You're pretty polite.
Thank you, mister. But courtesy doesn't hide my hazardous lunacy. If you're unconvinced, let me show you. Go fudge yourself, you mother fudger! To be frank, I didn't become an outlaw because I'm a fudging bomb. It's because I'm a fudging owner of an ancient mad forbidden curse. Want to experience it? I can chant it for you. But Miss Sparkle won't be responsible for any of the consequences.
Hey, let's see what you got.
Holy fudge, you're more insane than I am. Let me gather my wits. The ritual is ready. Perk up your ears and listen.
Oh no.
The most ancient, primal fear etched into the very little sparkles.
Is this? A new message. Jenny. One of these things. Another one of these. One on the table. There's the one on the table.
Oh, by the laughter! To think you've seen through my disguise, this... Keep your shirt on! A watched hawk never boy. I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from this evil city has fallen into depravity. If you wish to defeat me...
I'll battle it.
Stay in step.
Travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Not threat.
Stop it.
Clemency?
Never heard
here. Sense the truth of life and death. With this sanctuary is but a vision. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
Target specimen sighted.
Okay, stop. Got his first.
Just right. Let the show begin.
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
The time's now.
Heal him. He is healing.
Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me. You're flawed.
Needs burst.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon.
wish not to use this strength. Heaven, sir. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
He is
Truth
first.
of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Not the doll. Look in the rooms. In here. Get healed. Here. We've already been in this area. What? On this thing. Right there. And dismount you. You speak. Keep staring at it. Why are you here again? Well, here we go.
Not much time left. Is that Firefly?
28
Cool.
minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here!
Situation.
Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique. As if it's been locked by some mysterious path. Apart
That's
from its
a real
creator,
one.
I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
I have to choose it. Mommy, I don't want to die.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will
No.
experience death 3 times in the land
Oh
of dreams.
no.
I think this moment
Oh boy, here we
heralds
go.
the 3rd
Oh
time.
mother of God. What's your plan?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It
was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
Say goodbye to you.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
Toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound.
to the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream, to your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Say goodbye.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned. Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams, Nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as Nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
Our stories will also be... One day, our stories will be also part of the past.
Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand
understand if I use an analogy. Like, when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
You won't be as affected as long as you don't live vicariously through them.
To me, it's because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives. We see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Dad joke. Really?
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Or goodbye. Say the goodbye.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
We meet
The
again.
ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns. And my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
We ever met before?
In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
That was
What do
an
you mean?
illusion.
It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I might have
I
seen
see.
someone like you.
You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
Some things never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
Wish to return to the past.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist, just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
You press pom-pom.
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
What happened?
Oh, hey, you're finally back. We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before.
The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never
Doing.
sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, no matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry.
It's okay. Oh, everyone, could you all take a break and...
But...
Let's go.
this car.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
I'm saving my run out of
They
fuel.
were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
These will be adorable.
When you put it like, but I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
For you.
Everyone, we meet again.
Black Swan.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
What are you doing here?
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon, especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection, a world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
I hope I'm not too late, child. I wasn't
Here we go.
expecting it to be you. Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here? Looks like my time's up. What do you mean? What time? Negotiation, interrogation, or death? My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk? Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of... Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity? Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes, to offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're... Robin? To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free. As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. Ah, a word of advice for you before we part ways. Life is too short.
Abu Hill and Robin. Sparkle, great. Black Swan. Or Jenny. Okay, here we go. Be our guest. Have one. Some in the rooms. Good news. This. Do tell. So. Wait, hold up. The old Penacony. Gotta do this.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Hotel. It's this guy. You know who I am. I'll ask you again. Do you know who I am? I'm gonna be the lobby manager right now. Oh, alfalfa. In a hotel now. No, I clicked. Okay, so. What the handover procedure?
This dream's quite crowded. Make sure
Deactivate the terminals.
you can actually.
Yeah, she should smash it. Yeah. Give the people at the desk a day off, apparently. Hello. You just unplugged the automated service terminal. Yes, that's me. Are you okay? If you want, I can call a nurse for you. There are weird things been happening. In charge of things around here. I still need you to help me. Banquet hall. Up to the bartender. I think 1 dozen goose so glad. So here we go. Begin work as a manager. Get to work. Okay, so wait. Yes. You have a booking. Roy Boogie. Yeah, that's his. Can we repeat that? There are plenty of vacancies. Boy. Hey. We'll see what happens if we rank the Soul Glad. Need this later. Let's go back to our car. Yes. Go talk to these guys.
You're finally here!
I've been running a hotel in Penacony.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Since everyone's here, let's get down to business. The Astral Express just received an invitation to the Planet of Festivities.
Oh, not again.
Hang on. Why am I getting
Oh,
a
no.
sense of deja vu?
He's still in a dream.
Oh, please don't. We don't need to go through that again.
Don't worry. The Express received a normal invitation this time. It's from Penacony's Paperfold University.
The university plans to hold an academic conference on the topic of trailblazing in the moment of soul. The Astral Express has been invited as guests to the conference.
An academic conference? You mean we'll have to sit in an auditorium and spend several system hours talking about a few hundred slides worth of scholarly discourse?
Don't worry. You can leave such boring events to the grown-ups. I will attend the conference with Welt. As for the three of you, if you're interested, you can enter the university as guest students.
Yes, students.
Well, it happens to be the start of the academic
Well,
term.
this should be interesting.
And Aperfold University is preparing for its Dreamlight anniversary. These annual festivities serve as both a welcoming gift for new students and a chance to celebrate for those already enrolled. Why don't you youngsters join the new students? You could explore the campus, experience student life.
Do we have to study? That's great! A young, cute girl full of energy living her best life on campus? That experience is practically made for me.
I hear that Paperfold University is well known throughout the universe as a top art school.
This should be interesting.
I would love to check it out.
Campus life, here I come.
Campus.
Looks like everyone can't wait. Let's go ahead with that plan then.
Go. Reverie. See which one is that. The Reverie. Over here now.
As the top university in Penacony, the strict examinations and expensive tuition have deterred many potential candidates. The people who are admitted to the school are either well-known wealthy merchants or exceptionally talented geniuses. Because of this, I hear that the culture on campus has a truly Penaconian
Campus.
Now that you...
Yeah,
This guy. Let's now here. Ready to go.
What is that ruckus?
Oh no. Heck is this?
We've arrived! Why do you always fall asleep when we're warping? I couldn't even wake you up.
Not enough sleep.
What have you been doing at night?
All right.
Himeko and Mr. Yang still have to participate in social networking. Being an adult sure is hard.
Like Penacony.
Welcome to the Reverie, distinguished...
Oh! I almost forgot.
Upon hearing the news that you were returning to Penacony,
The hotel prepared 6 platinum get-
6?
That's
Six.
right. Besides the 3 of you, Miss Himiko, and Mr. Yang, Pom Pom.
Pom Pom.
Pom Pom?
I see. We thank the family for their gracious hospitality.
Of course. Your Dreamscape passes have been activated.
We didn't have an enjoyable stay the last.
Apologies for
Don Hung, do you know something that we don't? Why did the front desk mention that Pom Pom is staying at the hotel?
If my guess is correct, it's probably Boot Hill checking in under Pom Pom's name.
Oh wait, Mr. Forgaroni.
Yes. When we worked together in Penacony the last time, he used Pom Pom's identity then, too.
Boot Hill? What is he doing?
I don't know. Galaxy Rangers always work alone, but I don't think Boot Hill will do. Since Pom Pom.
Let's get going then. Paperfold University is located in the Moment of Soul. The hotel has set the entrance to the dream near the school.
I'm staying in the same room as the last time I was here. Time to
Yeah,
enter the
that
dream.
dream. This longer stream. Down the stairs. What? Let's head to the suite. Stuck behind the railing. Stuck between the lamp. How do we get over there? No ant. The elevators. Top. Elevator's right here. Room. To our room.
Hurry up! I hear that the major shareholders have already arrived at the lobby. Don't alarm. I know! But that
Bella was running in this direction.
Yes, again.
Someone else is here. Who are you?
One the nameless.
The what express now? Don't try to sell me anything. My miserable pay can't afford to buy an I don't care who you are. The Bloodhound family.
Wait a second. Gray hair, yellow eyes, ribbons that serve no purpose on his clothes? I think he's the Major.
What? For the love of... Couldn't you... I beg your pardon, esteemed guest. I was a bit brusque earlier. The Bloodhounds are just...
But... Does...
Suspect.
Sustainable. Ah, yes, sustainable.
Please stay set.
All right, that's enough.
What's going on
I'm
here?
Confused. Maybe I should look around before I enter the dream?
Yes, we should. This thing. Onto it. In a dream.
Well, this place sure is sealed off.
Who are you?
No other way. I have to borrow your bed. Please forgive me.
Hey, who are you? Rappa.
Focus on your breathing and imagine you're in paradise, an island.
Oh my god. What is this? Hey, what was that?
Did I just see something strange?
True.
Is this Paperfold University? It doesn't look much like a school.
That's a monkey.
Also, what's that?
Let's see what this is. Where the dream pool send me? Oh no. Not singing.
Banana.
Banana na 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 na.
A most terrifying close call that was. But fear not. The darkest hour of the night may be upon us, but this majestic skyscraper shall now welcome the start. Yo, yo! Under starry skies, evil low and high. Helpless folk in the dark fighting for their lives. Silent ninja arcs written down in red tears. Noble ninja hearts in the night join
Of
here.
course.
Stormy tides crashing forth, all evil slain. Come the dawn, shining sparks lighting up again. Yo, yo! Dazzling ninja, aka rapper, nice to meet ya.
Interesting intro.
What kind of devious trap is this? Not only are there feedlings abound, but there are also concealed weapons flying about.
Rapping is great.
Rapping? That's not it. What I'm reciting is the mantra of a ninja. Be gone, feedlings, or I shall give you a taste of my dazzling ninjutsu! That's impossible. How can it be?
Understood them.
I am unable to communicate with these fiendlings.
I can call it soon. Or Oh boy, here we go.
Here it is again.
Be on your guard. This is also part of the Fiendling sorcery. Hang, dazzling palm, righteous shot!
That hurt.
My humble apologies. Dazzling Palm was designed to deliver a powerful impact to the soul. I've endeavored to control my strength, but some pain is inevitable if I am to ensure you regain consciousness. Showing your true colors now that your evil schemes have been exposed. They're calling for their fellow ape feelings. Please, take
Guess we have to fight him. Oh, here we go. Just throw at me.
Time to test our rapport.
travel far away.
After this battle, I'll try and call it.
We're gonna try 'em all.
Great teamwork. Let's improvise. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin. Delve hidden moon, world cleansing dragon. Celestial dragon.
Excuse me, coming through.
Oh, Grace. It's my turn.
Stop throwing stuff at me. Jeez.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Gotta stop the bleeding. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Time for something savory.
Delve hidden moon, world cleansing dragon. Celestial dragon. It's my turn.
So there we go.
They've scampered off in different directions. Those feedlings are up to no
Let me leave, please.
wise judgment. You have the aptitude to become a ninja master as stated in the cosmic ninjutsu inscriptions. Be decisive, lest we be overwhelmed.
Singing
Yeah.
monkeys and a singing ninja.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll need to record today's notes in the database.
Let me call it here. Boot hill. Yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here. Thank you guys